Well, we're back in here again. And you guys can see the thumbnail, y'all see the title, and y'all see the first couple frames. Y'all see who we're here to talk about again today. We're here to talk about Ultra Instinct Goku. And like we already know, we've seen the show, we've seen the anime, we've seen the episodes. Ultra Instinct Goku is a menace to society, complete menace. So we're just going to be going through today and looking at why it is that he breaks the balance of the game so hard. Like, why? Like, I don't think anybody really needs to break the balance of the game this much. And yet Ultra Instinct Goku feels like I'm playing the game with cheat codes. It feels like I'm playing this game on easy mode. I don't even know how else to describe it. And there's a couple reasons for why it is that he just excels over everybody. Even when it comes to using his his like Ultra Instinct sign form, as they have it labeled, his imperfect Ultra Instinct form, the first form before he transforms into the white haired version. Just for anybody who needs the clarification. Just a whole lot. Like, movement is pretty similar, combat is fairly similar, but let's talk about the combat first. So he's got probably one of the unique combo rhythms, I'll call it. His combo rhythm is it's fast, but it's not like, it's not like Gogeta fast. Like, it's not Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fast, but it's a slight touch under that, and you get a lot of hits within that. You get a lot of hits, and he does a lot of them, and they're all around the same speed until you go in like the second to the second set of his chain, the second set of his rhythm. But he also does a lot of damage, so much damage you can do in a short amount of time using his combat. And then you also get a step in that is a gut check. Like, who was cooking like this? He does so much damage. Like, it doesn't take much to do a full bar damage with his combat. So essentially, if he's behind whomever, you're getting cooked. Sad to say. Now, he's also got probably some of my favorite sidestep movement when it comes to this, because he's just kind of just moving. He's just kind of schmoving, like, he's just teleporting like that. That to me is about as cool as like back in the day. I don't know how many of you guys remember back when we had probably when you first unlocked Frieza in some of the games, and you tried to sidestep and he's just teleporting. Like, that's some boss level. You know what I'm saying? It's boss level. Final boss level, and I absolutely love it. And this right here, you see what I'm doing? The charge key. Like, look at that, he just dodges it. I didn't even do anything. He's so broken. So being able to send off the punch shockwave is so broken. It's very hard to avoid and dodge. I don't even think you can block it. Or I think, no, you can block it, but you can't cancel it out the way that you would a charged ki blast by just dashing towards your opponent. I don't think it works that way. You will get hit with that if you try to dodge it that way. So, pretty broken things there. And it's hard to see if you're very far away too. Like, you'll be getting hit with a flurry of ki blasts, and next thing you know, here comes, oh, what's that? Is that a bird? No, it's a shockwave of his punch. And we all know exactly when he did that. He did that while he was versing Kefla? Yeah, he did that when he was versing Kefla, and not even in his mastered. I mean, he did it when he was in his mastered Ultra Instinct form too, against Jiren. So, you could have met, like, look at that. And look at that. So let's talk about that. Like, that's something that Whis also has, the auto dodging. Like, the more you just sit there and do nothing, just as the form suggests, the more that you can just kind of trust your body to react on its own, That's what it does. Now, don't expect any other character to do that just because you're not doing anything. These are the only two people who will do that, to where they will auto dodge when it comes to Ultra Instinct Goku or Whis. And that's because each of them are the only ones with Ultra Instinct. So don't try to do that with no other character. Not even Hit. Hit is great, but he does not auto dodge. So, and I swear you just do it by pressing nothing. You have nothing to press. So now let's get into some of the skills that he's got. He's got an instant sparking in this form, and he's also got a wild sense, which is called ultra movement in this case. Very good things to have there. Like, it's always good to have a wild sense up your sleeve for the case that somebody will, inevitably be using it against you. And I know a lot of people are able to read the wild sense and dodge it these days, but it's still just good, especially if you apply it. You need to figure out how to apply it when people aren't paying attention to your skill points, because if they see the change in your skill points, then high chances are. And there's also a small audio cue for whenever someone uses a skill of that nature. It kind of sounds like, you'll be able to hear it. It sounds a little bit like small birds chirping. Not Chidori, but you know what I'm saying. Well, I mean, like it sounds like a fraction of Chidori. So use that information the way that you want to. So here we're still just here doing some mess. And I can't seem to lock onto him for a little bit either. But just look at the combat. The combat is just great. It's just so fun to be able to do like attacks in this manner. Nobody else seems to hit like Ultra Instinct Goku in this game. I mean, there are people, and I know that Beast Gohan is his competitor as far as the people with the white hair that are very broken movement. I don't know what happened there just now, but as you guys can also see, he's got an unblockable grab. Why does he need an unblockable grab? Nobody knows, but he has it. I don't know what we were grabbing there. I think we were trying to grab the atmosphere of the hyperbolic time chamber again because it's thick. The atmosphere is thick. So it's unblockable. If you time it right, you will catch people. I get caught with it all the time as someone who has faced people using Ultra Instinct Goku. And look at the finish with the double fist. Like, come on. Not even Beerus is a match for him in this game. Now, this Beerus, he was pretty good. He was putting the mittens on me right at the start of this game. But I promise you guys, if you keep watching, you'll see that Ultra Instinct Goku, Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, can overcome any deficit. Especially because I don't know why. Sorry. Oh my God. I don't know why I felt a little spell of nervousness while facing him, but I was like, you know what? Nah, we ain't been playing like this all night, so we're just gonna keep on going. And yes, I said night. It was more so really like morning, because I recorded some footage for this and I really didn't like the way it came out. I was like, nah, I don't like it. Not because I was losing, I was doing really well, but I just wasn't fond of how the footage was coming out. So I had to go in and play a couple more matches, which, there's no complaint there to have to go back in and play some more. Like, oh no, I gotta go play some more. Like, me playing this is what's helping me get better at it. So we went in and played some more, and he tried to apply his instant sparking, but again, nobody can see the shockwave. So down to other things that move very quickly with UI Goku. Like, look at that. But next thing in line, as far as things that just move very quickly with this character, is you have that, like, he was one of the first people, him and Hit were two of the first in this game to have a type of attack that like teleports you right in front of whoever you're fighting. So, but between Goku and Hit, Goku's just does so much damage. This attack right here. Now, did we land it? No, because you know he's just moving around. People know that sidestepping is so powerful these days. Sidestepping is ruling the game as it is. Sidesteps and super counters. Vanishes too. Vanishes will always be like key to being able to really rule a game. So now we're just kind of like, you know, messing with the guy in the corner. Like, I don't know why you had to destroy my villain. I know oh wow, yeah, he really did get that one off. But we're gonna do our best not to let that hit, because when I see people, you see now, Wild Sense is somewhat of a counter to me also for when people apply their instant sparking, because it's great to have when, you know, like you're trying to, in most cases, run out their super meter. Like, I don't want them to have a chance to even use their attack. So I'm going to use it to either run down the meter. You see how I couldn't even really tell where I applied the Wild Sense there just now, because I applied it at some point while he was rushing over, because, you know, when you're rushing over, you've got that confidence that you're about to land the attack. And I'm just trying to charge. I'm just trying to charge some keys. So, of course, I'm going to let that Wild Sense just sit there. And there he goes. He applied his, he used sleep. So everything's off the table now. He just got all that health back. But look at how quickly we're about to take the health back from him because of how powerful our attacks are. Well, actually, no, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look. I said don't look at that. Ah, good vanish. Been trying to do better with vanishing the rush attacks. Now, can you ask me why can't we dodge the key? Don't ask me why we can't dodge that. We're just a victim of circumstance at this moment. So one thing I'm not going to let him do again is sleep, but we are going to, like, it's like he never did anything. All he did was extend the match for no reason, but it is what it is. Now this is an interesting match right here, because as we know, the fusions have been the broken characters that have plagued the game from like day one of its release, especially Gogeta. But we got Vegito here, and Vegito in his Super Saiyan form was one of the, you know, the After Image Strike folks that really made this game tough to play. Like, he's probably one of the reasons why that skill was nerfed the way that it was, because he's already such a powerful character and he's got that. Now this one, does this one have? No, this one's got full power charge, and I think he's got instant transmission also. I could be wrong. I can't remember what his other skill is right now, but you know, yeah, he's got full power charge, and I can't remember if he's got instant transmission or not. I'm drawing such a blank right now. I can't imagine what his other skill is. Either way, the match isn't going the way that he would have thought it would. He's got some great movement though. He's doing great with the movement. But, you know, when people are getting blown out, even me, like when you get blown out like this, it's not for us. I don't like it either. So what does he do? He leaves. Now, I have yet to rage quit in this game. I'm being completely honest and transparent with y'all. I have yet to rage quit in this game. And by the time I even considered it, it wasn't even easy to do. Like, you have to close the entire game. I don't feel like closing, like there's little in this that makes me say to myself, nah, I'm gonna let the entire game boot back up again. I'm impatient and I'm recording content. I'm gonna take the L and I'm gonna edit it out sometimes. That's just the honest truth. I don't got time to rage quit most of the time. Take your dub and go. I will lose with honor. Lose with honor. Does it always look pretty? No, but in some cases, just take your L with dignity. That's just the way it is. That's how Uncle Iroh would have wanted it. So anyway, what else was I talking about? I didn't really use his ultimate attack in this, but very powerful ultimate attack to rush attack, and all you got to do is land it. Like, literally just land it and let it do the rest of the work for you. And he's very quick also. He's pretty decent. I haven't had you know, too much problems, and because of the way that his attacks work, he gains a pretty decent amount of ki as you fight, because, you know, other than charging, another way to recover ki is literally just by throwing hands, and we build up a decent amount of ki just by going through a full-on combo string. So again, just like I was saying to you guys about rage quitting, we got another rage quitter on our hands here. And for what reason? I mean, come on, Vegeta, you gotta be happy for me. be happy for the guy. And he's the one that chose this tiny little stadium too. Like I mean, you see, if I'm gonna choose this place, if I'm gonna choose the World Tournament Stadium, I'm gonna choose it without the crowd, or at least I'm gonna try to do something that gets the crowd out of here, because you know, it's too the box. I don't like being limited in the box, because look at that, we can't even fly, we can't even do anything for very long. I'm trying to it's my play style. Now we could just stay in the ring and throw hands. That's another option too, for you know, for what it is. That's where we should be throwing hands at. But again, now you see, with all this stuff going on in the background, it's even harder to see that shockwave. So very unbalanced there. Like you could throw like probably 5 of them and you won't see them for another 5 business days. It's insane. So we've got this guy kind of figured out at this point. Like I like vanish battles that go my way this way. It's, you know, it's, call me selfish, it's fine. At this point now, we don't even really need to play the game seriously like that. Like you're doing a rush attack from all the way over there. Funny thing is, I almost let it hit me too. But here we are stuck in this corner, and you know, I'm like, go ahead, do what you gotta do, fam, do your thing. But I'm just there kind of standing at this point. What was I trying to do? I forgot. Oh, I think I was trying to, whoop, I can't remember what I was trying to do. You know what? I probably, like, he probably was just like, nah, you know where you're about to get this win off me just because you're, you know, playing around. So there we go. I got the grab, and he's like, nah. Like the match was just about to end. Like he closed the game so quick. Who closes the game with quickness like that? So this Majin Buu, this Kid Buu guy, he was pretty good. Kid Buu is actually who I thought about making a video with tonight, actually, and how he's so unbalanced, because like, look at him. He's very unbalanced. I actually love using him too. Kid Buu was probably the first. Kid Buu was actually the first character that I used when I booted up this game, because knowing him from every other game, Kid Buu's pretty broken too. Kid Buu is, you know, he's a very powerful fighter, especially if you like to throw hands. But look at that, like we can sponge so many attacks by just standing there. Like we don't have to bother with blocking, you don't have to bother with doing much of anything. You just sit there and let the things happen for you. Now Buu, we also have to be careful of, because just like Beerus, he's got that sleep ability, and every other one of his counterparts have the regenerate ability. So we're not going to let that happen here, I think. I can't remember. Sometimes if I don't like start to edit these videos, like the moment that I finish playing, I forget how the matches go. So handy grab, unblockable grab there. This guy's really good at vanishing, but we do just enough to take the dub. So now here, this match was a little bit shorter, I think, but you know, as you can see, Ultra Instinct Goku still just throwing the absolute hands. And I don't know if you guys have peeped this throughout the video too. Like, you know how I like to do my little roller coaster thing, the roller coaster bit when chasing people down. You get 4. You get 4 chase downs. So it's like you get to chase somebody down and just tack on so much more damage just because of who he is. Now I ran out of key there, but I was going to take it the full way, but we didn't this time, unfortunately. So quick, easy way to stop somebody from reaching sparking. Now I could have also just done my rush attack. I could have done that too, because we know that that's the tech, but you don't even need to do that. You see, you get so many rush downs that you could just chase somebody indefinitely. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hope y'all like this. Let me know what y'all think about Ultra Instinct Goku, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.